Hi guys, welcome to another video. Today we're going to be playing some SCR on Roblox. So we're going to be doing a long route. We're going to be doing the Stepford Central to Leighton Stepford Road. This game is a game about driving trains. You get points, you get experience, you can be better ranks. I'm currently dispatcher. It's a higher rank, it's not too high. And there's a lot of routes, there's a lot of trains, points, you can buy them or you can earn them. I've bought some, I've earned some, you know what I mean. So, we're going to be driving the longest route in the game, I believe. It's from Leighton to Stepford Central. So, it should be a nice journey. I'll be getting myself a couple bits of experience as well. This is our route today, made up of about 13 stops, I believe. Quickly make a count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It's 13. So I believe that is the longest route. Currently it's the map of our. We're going to be going from here to here. We're on this not light blue, but it's quite a light blue. Yeah. I'm already speeding. Brilliant start. We are actually rocking a class 720 here. At the moment we're going to be, doing a all stop 2 head code. So we're going to be doing a all stations service. 30 mile open at depot. AW is already shouting at me. Right. So you see our head code is 5S15. 5 means we're not in service, we've only just pulled out the depot. S means Stepford Central, and then 15 is random generated number.
Leighton Stepford Road.
So we're now pulling into Leighton Stepford Road. I believe this has 4 platforms. Yeah, 4 platforms. I don't know why you need so much. This is a terminus, isn't it? Yeah. There's a stop marker. This game is extremely realistic, and believe it doesn't cost any Robux. It's just unbelievable. This game, I think it's been in development for a year. It's updates probably a couple of days. It has an update. They haven't yet put interiors into the train. The interiors are quite bland. The trains, the quality of the game is tremendous. It's just they're releasing the trains with the interiors soon, and there'll be new lines. Currently there are 3 lines in the game. There's Connect, which are Rion, which is blue, Airlink, which is like yellow. They're like airport, they're fast services. They run 1 head code, we're a 2 head code, so that means we're at all stations. So 1 head code would be non-stop, so most stations you don't stop at as an Airlink. And then you've got dark blue, which is Waterline. That's probably, I think Waterline is the I think Connect's the oldest and Waterline, the Airlink's the newest. Waterline it's not the most popular line in my opinion. I think not many people use it. People run Connect because you have to pay, you have to get points to get the trains on the Waterline. So, and the same with Airlink. Trains on Waterline cost like more than any other train in the game, except from the class 802 high speed on the Airlink, which costs 3,000 points, which I think that will cost you, I'll check, so yeah, it'll cost you about, I think it'll cost you about 100 Robux for one. You don't have to pay Robux. That's what I like about it. You can earn points by driving routes. Every successful stop is 5 points. Overshot the platform, you might have a little less points. 1 stop is also 1 experience, and when you terminate, you get 10 points. Simple. So next stop is Waterloo. We just stopped at Rocket Parade. What an odd name, but you know, I don't care. It's a game. So we're actually about to stop here. If you go the Edgemead to St Helens Bridge route, actually I think is slightly shorter. You don't stop at Rocket Parade, but you do stop at Angel Pass, I think. No, you don't. I stop at Angel Pass. You don't. Oh, 90 miles an hour. I'm already blabbing on, and I keep getting the speed. So that's 2 for all stations. S for Stepford Central. If you want to play this game, I'll link it into the description below. Okay, so as the next stop we're Waterloo, so we're going to slow down a bit. Yeah, you don't want to derail in this game. What I like to say is this game is a bit glitchy at at the moment. I was driving an Airlink service. I've got the class number, the name of it. But the issue is with it, it's a bit glitchy. So what happened is, I was doing the speed limit perfectly fine. I was even doing a bit under the speed limit because the train couldn't do the 110 you meant the speed limit. And it like derailed a little section of track, a little gap in or something. And it's the same at St Helens Bridge. That stop here. This is on an Airlink, which would probably be here. Airlink platforms. Yeah, I pulled in doing like 50 mile an hour, which is probably average pulling in speed. Pulling into the station, and it just like clipped the barrier because it's got a little barrier for the end platforms. I think it's 1 and 7. Yeah, and then it comes and it just like caught on the little lip of the platform and it just didn't move after.
This is a connect train.
Very bad.
Stepford
Hampton Hargate is actually far away.
The next station
2
is
miles.
Hampton Hargate.
One thing I would like to add is some more scenery. These hills are alright, but you're going to be probably looking at them in front of you, so don't miss a stop. FOV, oh my god. So the next stop is Hampton Hargate, like I said. Benton Bridge is very, very, very close to Benton. I don't know why there's a 2-minute gap. That's why these services sometimes easy to be like this early. This old station was closed. I wasn't playing when this closed, but apparently it was closed. Drop out that F. So this is our train. It's class 707. They're running on the Crossrail next year. Well, they're running at the moment, Crossrail. The ones currently on Crossrail, I believe they're class 340s, but they look exactly the same. I'm not even lying. Comment description below if you agree with me. Comments below. Because these things, honestly, I don't know what it's like the class 170 and 357, you know what I mean? You've got the 170, which is a diesel locomotive, and the 357, which is an Electrostar. Turbo Star and Electrostar, and they've got completely different names. Why can't it be like 358?
Is now approaching.
Yeah, but that's probably going to be another class. But if you want some more Roblox games, just tell me in the description below.
Benton Bridge.
It's stop marker, we better slow. I might overshot that,
St.
yeah.
Helens Bridge, Stepford East, and
I've got a bit of experience.
this train has
Not
5
loads, but it's enough for what I need. Normally, you need some different ranks in this game. You've got the guest rank, which is like you just joined in. You've got TD, which is trainee driver. If you join the SCR group, which I'll link in the description below again. Oh, 65 trying to cut me out. Then you can play on this game as a train driver.
This is a connect
I don't
train.
think there's any difference, but
Stepford
the only difference, a big difference, is if you're a trainee driver, you can then become the higher ranks. Now, they're thinking of releasing something for when you become a qualified driver. To be a qualified driver, it's kind of a realistic matter. What you have to do, you have to get 60 experience, which I've got 455. You don't need a certain amount of points. You don't need any trains. You don't 60 experience. Then with that, you go onto the training, and then if you join the Discord, which I'll link in the description below as well, if I can. Yeah. So if you do that, then you can become a qualified driver. You have to do the training, which is a training map as well. Well, a training map. It's basically a server which you only don't have any experience with points. It's just literally, and then what they do is they test you. Yeah. So, I did pass it on the first time because it's really not that tough. We need to get 60 experience. All you have to do is stop at the car markers. This is a 5 car, so you're stopping at a 5 car marker.
Angel Pass, St. Helens Bridge, Stepford East.
Yeah, and basically with that, you don't get anything. You can be a dispatcher, which then allows you, which I am. A dispatcher means you should know what a dispatcher is, but you choose any station. One thing you can't do is choose what platforms you dispatch on. That's the only issue I have with it. But it's not too bad, yeah. And what you can do is you can just basically dispatch trains, which like you blow your whistle. It's all like a bit technical. You have to like do some GUI things, and then
This
You
is a
dispatch
connect.
trains and you get a bit of points, I think you get 1
Central.
experience and like 5 points,
The
which
next
is not too
station
bad.
is
I think it should be
Central.
upped because of the amount of trains that pass. There's not that many. You have to go to popular stations, and as you see at the moment, there's a few dispatchers, but they're driving like me. But you can dispatch. I'll show you dispatching after. Yeah, and basically you can get points, but the issue is there's not many trains, like I said. So you have to go to Stepford East, I believe. I think it's the most popular station in the game. It's got the most platforms, I think. It's got the most platforms. It's not a terminus. The most platforms, I believe, is either Stepford Victoria or Stepford Central, which has 14 platforms. I don't know how many Victoria has, but
This train is
I know
now
Stepford Central has a
approaching.
crap ton of
Central.
platforms. It's got 1 to 10, which are 1 to 9, which are terminating, 10 and 11, which pass through, which go down to Stepford Victoria. Oh, and also they go for Whitefield, the new branch that they added. Yeah, and then you've got the 12, 13 and 14, which are all Airlink terminating platforms, because they all terminate here. We're at Benton at the moment.
For the 10, 35. Stepford
They've got these annoying split platforms. I think if this station theoretically has the most platforms, because of its
Bridge. Stepford East.
because it's divided, it's got 5B, 5C because of the platforms. There's 4 platforms per 2. Look. So there's a platform over there, like a half platform, but they're half platforms technically because they've got a little split junction, X junction, where you come on the end platforms, you come in through the middle,
This is
come
a
back
connect
out on the other
train
side.
to
And that's why they have those
Central.
red signals there, which because
The
you
next station
trip the
is
AWS reset
Coxley.
button. It's closed. So the next station is Coxley. This station I don't have any others. It's not. I don't like it. I don't hate it. Don't not like it. Whatever that means. They've got 125 mile/hour speed limits down here, which I think it's a bit stupid at the moment. It's actually a bit of a smart idea to put them in first, because no trains in the game can do more than 110, I believe. I think the max speed is 110 for every train. I think the slowest speed that train does at max speed is 75, and that is at 75 miles an hour. I forgot the name of it, but you know, it's there. So if you want to be as slow as a granny driving, or like me at the moment on a 100 miles an hour speed limit, then there's that for you. It'll cost you 1,500 points, but it's quite a cool train. Angel Pass is probably the least used station on the whole network, I believe, because of I think there's only a couple routes that pass that station. That all mean stop at it. I
This
think
train
all of
is
them
now
literally pass
approaching
it. Angel
Coxley.
Pass, and they stop. You have to be these two or that route. I'm not currently on a route, I don't think. Yeah, I am actually. I'm on the blue route. Yeah. I knew that earlier. Yeah.
Bridge.
I'm gonna stop ranting now. I'm gonna show you
Stepford Central.
more of the
Train has
game.
5 coaches.
So, Coxley, this station, rip that. Signalling Control
This is
Centre, original one. Now there's a massive Big Balls one at Stepford East. So, I'll show you the part where I crashed if I can. Not crashed, but derailed. Yeah. So, depart to the next stop, which is Bowding. Bowding's like a state. It used to have a siding, now it's train care. I want them to add some more
This is a connect
undergrounds
train
or
to
under.
Stepford
I think
Central.
I don't think there's any connect
The
underground
next station
routes.
is Bowden.
No, there's not. I don't think there's on Airlink. All the terminals are 1, 2, and 3, and on Waterline, Airport West is underground. Technically, James Street is underground, but it's underground, yes, but it's got an open up roof. Right, we'll pull into Bowden now. Ready? We are now approaching Bowden.
This train is now approaching Bowden.
Bowden. Can't speak, man. So Bowden, here's the old-fashioned sidings, but now it's train care.
Platform 3 for the 10:30.
Are we free?
Stepford
Yeah.
Connect service to Stepford Central. Calling at Angel Pass, St. Helens Bridge, Stepford East, and Stepford
This is
Central.
Bowden.
This train has 5 coaches.
It's actually quite hard to find on-time trains. Like, if I press U, I might be able to see if that train is on time or not. Yeah, my GUI ain't working at the moment. I think it's a bit buggy. Sometimes you can see the other train head codes if you're dispatcher.
This is a connect
Use
train
the toggle
to
key, but it's not working.
Stepford
At the
Central.
moment.
The next station is Angel Pass.
That was a class 34 or 60. I don't know what it's called. Forgot. So this is probably one of my favourite trains in the game. It looks really cool. I like the 707s
This
as
train
well.
is now
Yeah,
approaching.
nice.
Angel
They're
Pass.
on southwest trains even, not southern, southwest trains as well. This is Angel Pass. It's quite a small, not used station, very quiet.
Stepford Central. Calling at St.
I once had like just annoying ways because sometimes you get these idiots pass, which it's not my. Sometimes if you're dispatched, you can't dispatch with a red. That's why they've got these off indicators. Well, duh, you can't. Off
This is
indicators. Don't know where this
Angel
one
Pass.
is. There it is. Oh, yeah. And basically, what it says if it's a pass or caution, danger will be red. Yeah, and if it's but basically, so it was on the off indicator. So that means it was amber or green. You don't have to see the signal to know where it is. So clear dispatch. Train ready to start. Dispatch. There's no signaler, so I just did the
This is a
signal
connect
myself.
train to Stepford
Then,
Central.
do you know what this kid does? When it's
The next
off,
station
he does
is
it as well.
St. Helens
Well,
Bridge.
it's not 100 his fault, all his fault. But the driver, I think he's might, yeah. But it's how he came on the platform, I think. That means, do you know what? He accelerated at full speed, trying to get out. And then the train I just dispatched got a red signal because what happened is they were about to go and the other train was just a bit ahead, so he came over the AWS switch, beep beep, emergency brakes on. Now, and you can't blame that on the dispatcher; it's the driver's fault. Not all the time, but I think the game needs to add something in where
This
it's
train is
like an
now
off indicator, but then it says the other
St.
platform
Helens
is off,
Bridge.
so that means it will switch off on a. So that one can go first, or I could go first. I believe that is where I crashed earlier. Here. Is that platform 7? Because that's where I crashed. Yeah, that was here, like on the barrier. Like this barrier here. Oh, so I'm ranting so much that we're already at St. Helens Bridge. There's 2 stops to go.
This is St. Helens Bridge.
Yeah, so if you dispatch the platform I'm on now. 5. That's if no other dispatchers are here. That's what annoys me, because you always get the most deadest platform. You should be able to choose. I think we might get dispatched at South Stepford East, so I can show you how you do it as well. So, next stop is Stepford East, where we should get
This is a connect
dispatched.
train to Stepford Central.
Right.
The next
We're
station
near
is
home.
Stepford
We're
East.
here at the moment. We're just past St. Helens Bridge. Now we're coming to Stepford East. This route is not really a route I drive a lot. I've driven it before, but this is all new. This green line is all new. It's about a week old, I think. So. Oh crap, I always like mumble on about I did the speed limit. So we're early at the moment, but we're probably going to just be on time, yeah. What I like about it, if you're lower than 1 minute, they class it on time, which is realistic. I'm going to start applying some brake. The game is really simple as well to drive. It's fun. It's fun, yeah. So if you're a dispatcher, it's probably the role you can it's the highest role you can get to without filling an application. I've of course filled in the signal application. I did it yesterday. That signalling application. Yeah, there's no 6 to 7 car trains. There's only one 6 car train in the whole game, and that's on Airlink.
This is
It might be class 6 though too. I don't remember. Yeah, but and there's no 7 car. There's no 6 or 7 on Waterline or Connect. So there's not even a 5 car train on Waterline. There's a 4 car, and that's the biggest you can get. See, look, we've got a dispatcher. He knows what he's doing. Yeah, he knows what he's doing. So you can see here he's standing at that off indicator at the middle of the train or to the back. When I'm ready, train on the side will be a GUI here, GUI, whatever you want to call it. Come up, it'll say train ready to start. It'll come up with their head code on it. If you need to show who gives priority of everybody. In the training I'll say that, but here comes a little bugger here in an Airlink. Hello, fella. That's the train I derailed in fact. Yeah, yeah, he's going on platform, I think 13. Yeah, it looks like he's on the 13 mark. Because I'm terminating, I'm going to be on platform 4, as you can see. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well. No. Actually, there's more platforms. It's going to be a cheeky 45-mile-an-hour speed limit. Oh, it's already there, yeah. AWS reset queue, right, yeah, and they'll say it there, but then you just press train ready to start, dispatch, it'll allow them to then put throttle on. We should be on 4. Yeah, platform 4. So I'll give you a tour of this station as well. I'm not going to do the route back, because that's going to take ages.
This train is the service from Leighton Stepford.
So I'll show you around this station and Stepford East. They're 2 biggest stations. And Stepford Victoria, how about that? You can just spam spacebar. And then
This is Stepford Central. This train terminates here.
You can't jump out of the train. You just despawn it, obviously. Yeah. Let's see how much points we should get. We should get about 55 or 60, I think. 65, and we got 12 experience. Right, exit. Give me that points and experience. So 68, yeah. So basically, we're gonna go back. I might as well be a passenger, so I don't have to dispatch. Stepford Victoria. Oh no, stop lagging a bit. So let's go to Stepford Victoria. Let's see where this is. So this is quite a cool station. I've never been here. Well, obviously I have to drive. But I've never actually been in this station building before. It looks cool though. No, this has 6 platforms, nowhere near. So now let's move to Stepford Central. I was just checking that station. I just want to. Oh my god, what is happening to my Mr. Manhead? So there's this entrance, and there's this entrance from the back end. I'm going to show you this. This entrance is here. So there's a train behind me the whole time, because you just hear platform 4 terminates here, yeah. But at the moment, this station has 10 platforms here, and then if you go around this back route up here, back round, you've got an 11th platform. Oh, there's still more. There's then 12, 13, 14, and is there 15? There's 15 platforms. And here we are, Airlink platforms. It's a huge station, this. Yeah, 10 and 11, in fact, go past. Well, he's meant to be stopping here, as you can see. But oh crap, I don't want to jump on the rails, you die. You can just tell that that guy is a guest geezer who can't drive to save his fucking life. So here's the one entrance to Stepford East. The hell? Oh my. So information board, we've got all platforms here. So we've got 8 platforms here, yeah.
The train now approaching platform 5 does not stop here.
Well,
Please stand back from the platform edge.
Bye bye. 100 mile an hour doing that, Jesus Christ. Right. First entrance, now there's a second entrance. Back here. come in from here, up there, and then there's a third entrance. You go round this little station, and then this entrance here. Now this entrance has a ticket barrier. This is where we came from earlier, but if you so if you go down here, you should be able to see where it is. What I'm trying to find. This is going to be a while, so I might as well cut the video or something. But I'm not. Maybe. I don't know. Oh, I know where to go, I think. Go through here. Through here. Through here. Yeah, I know where to go. So if you don't see the sign, you'll see where we're going. Oh. So you probably know where I'm going, because we're going up high. Viewing deck. Ooh, I'm not a signaller, but I'm coming up here. So you have to be a signaller to get up here, but look at that. You can see this is the signalling. There's a desk here for all the signallers. So this is quite cool, isn't it? And you can, this is taller, higher position, but I just wanted to show you, and I'll show you it from the outside in the station. Or on platform level. Ready? There's a lot of ticket machines here, isn't there? It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then 12. There's 12 ticket machines. We stopped at 13 stops because we're badass. We were just there. Well, thank you for watching this video, and I'm going to have to say bye to you now.